Hi folks, just a quick overview video of this Raspberry Pi 3, the Model B, which I purchased to upgrade the Model B Plus I currently have. I've already, this was a starter set if you like, and I've already unpackaged the PSU just to speed up the video. But we'll look at that first. This is the official Raspberry Pi power supply. Just to press that, and there's various adapters you can fit. This is obviously the UK version. We've got an American, European, and I'm not sure what that one is, possibly Australian version of the adapters that can fit on here. It's a 5.1 volt at 2.5 amps, and 2.5 amps is what is recommended for the Raspberry Pi, so you might as well have the correct power supply just to maintain the performance of it, because it is quite a significant upgrade. It's a 1.2 gigahertz quad core 64-bit processor with 1 gigabyte of RAM. So it's a big improvement over my Model B Plus. Also, I purchased these from another seller. It was an add-on item, so it was delivered next day free of charge with the item, the rest of the items, and that's just 6 heat sinks. I think this will do maybe two Raspberry Pis. The larger ones are for the CPU, and the smaller ones are for the memory and other type chips on board. Also got the official case, and the reason I got the white case, I don't normally like white things, I think they're a bit tacky, but this is going to be set up as a retro computer emulator, and we all know that the old Amigas and stuff like that had white cases, so I was going to get that and maybe get some vinyl, vinyl stickers to go on, like with Amiga logo or whatever, or Commodore logo. So the case itself, the top just pops off like that. Obviously you could modify that and put a fan in there or something like that to give a bit extra cooling, but the case just presumably pops open like so. And we've got some little rubber feet that will fit on the bottom there, and the sides slide out as well, which is quite nice, and that one wasn't even in properly. Yeah, so that's the case, and then obviously onto the main event itself, the Raspberry Pi 3. This one, as it says here, comes with the 16 gigabyte microSD card with the Noobs operating distribution already preloaded. And the big thing about this as well, it's got integrated wireless LAN and Bluetooth as well, which is ideal. Saves having little wireless dongles and Bluetooth dongles hanging out of the USB ports. So in the box, we get a Raspberry Pi safety guide and a quick start guide, as we always get. And I missed the SD card. That's not ideal. They've just thrown the SD card in alongside it. So yeah, I'd like to have seen that and maybe some more packaging, but yeah, it's not damaged. So there we have it. It's just an unbranded generic class 10 16 gigabyte card. And onto the board itself. Excuse me. I'll just quick overview. I won't get into the technical details, but that's obviously our CPU. I don't know if the memory is integrated into that package. It possibly is, I'm not sure. But we get 4 USB 2 ports, RJ45 LAN socket. We've got a general purpose input-output or GPIO connector, which is similar to the connections on an Arduino. You can use it to switch things and have sensors and inputs and all that kind of thing. Onto this part now, we've got our display connector, so that's just a zero insertion force connector where we can connect an LCD display to it. We've got 2 LEDs for power and status, and these have changed. They've moved these, I think, on the board last time. They were on top. I can't remember exactly where, but they were on top, so they were quite difficult to see if it was in a case, but I don't know how that will interface with the case, to be honest. Yeah, we've got a light pipe on the case now. It's not separated, neither is the LEDs, so I imagine the colours might sort of mix together, but never mind. We've got a micro USB input for power, a full-size HDMI socket. This is our camera connector, sorry. It's similar to the display one, but yeah, we can connect a black and white or colour camera to that. Or indeed we could use a USB camera if we wanted to. And this socket here, it's a 3.5mm socket, and that is combined audio and composite video. If you remember the older Raspberry Pis, the, what do you call it, composite video was a separate RCA or phonotype socket, and it was quite cumbersome, so that's nice that it's integrated. It has been integrated in my Model B Plus does of this as well, but it keeps it within a sort of rectangular footprint, whereas the older ones, you know, there was really big bits, you know, connectors and stuff sticking and hanging off the side. It made it a bit untidy. On the bottom we've got our microSD card slot, and these are normally spring loaded. No, this one's just friction, so yeah, you just put it in and it sticks in there, where the older one you used to depress it in and it would sort of pop out and then you could remove it. We've got some other packages here, well, a package and a crystal and other bits and bobs. I'm not sure what that is there. That might be just a bare, that looks like a bare silicon package possibly. I don't know if you just see it just with my fingertip to the left of my fingernail. That might be just a bare silicon package. Not sure. But yeah, that's the Raspberry Pi 3. And what I'll do is, in fact, we'll put it in a case. I'll show you it in the case, and see how that works. So I don't know if this clips in or slides in. I think it probably clips in just to, so it can accommodate the connectors. Yep. And then there's a top cover, and then there's you can have access to the microSD slot just without, you know, you can take it in and out without having to take it out of the case. So I'll quickly plug in the power supply and we'll see how well this light pipe works. So power on the left of the screen as you see it. I don't know how well it shows up in camera, but that is red with the naked eye. It looks quite orangey on screen as I'm looking at it just now, and that looks like green to the naked eye, but I think it looks more yellowy on there. On camera they both look kind of orangey, but you can certainly see from with the naked eye that there's two separate LEDs there, and you can see when the status LED is flashing. Yeah, so that's it guys, that's a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. You can get it from various places. I got mine from Amazon.co.uk purely because it was round about the cheapest price, but as an Amazon Prime sort of subscriber, you get next day delivery free, which is always nice, and you always get your tracking, etc. You can get it cheaper, slightly cheaper elsewhere, but you might have to wait 3 or 4 days for it. But yeah guys, that's the Raspberry Pi 3. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll maybe do a sort of progress video as I get my sort of retro computer up and running, and yeah, we'll hopefully see you then. So in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up and please subscribe if you wish. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.